All right, welcome back, everyone. VRML Network, week number 5, season number 1. I'm your host, Juice. Now, as far as countdowns go, I try to let the guys. I don't really like starting early. We still got like 2 minutes till they're actually supposed to start. But we got the T, the A, the X, T.A.X versus Xeno. Should be a pretty good matchup. I've casted. I don't think I've casted T.A.X before, but I have casted Xeno. I think that was last week. So I think we're in for a good show. Let's not waste too much time. Let's get right to the arena. Okay, coming in for Xeno. We got. What is that? Xylome? Xylome. We got not Queso. We got Farmer Mike. And we got George. Over on the other side, T.A.X, T.A.X. We got Zion Ignite. We got Yen, we got Tinu. And we got the GOAT. Alright, I think the players are ready. So, let's get that ball in the arena, in the middle. Where is he? Here he comes. Here he comes. And the GOAT is going to be our pre-match MVP. All right, keep in mind, spectators still a little bugged. Let's turn off that menu bar. And let's get ready for round number 1 between T.A.X and Xeno. Oh, a little bit delayed. There we go. That ball is picked up. Queso trying to pick that ball up, trying to get by. He does. He's coming in. He passes it across. Oh, a little bit low for Farmer Mike. Now Tinu going to go up, going to get checked off. Farmer Mike, ooh, stops for a second. Now he's going to flip that over to Xylome. Xylome, he throws that up, and Tinu's going to pick that up. Going through one of those stutter spots. Now Tinu working it up that sidewalk, going to bring it in, try to go around. Goes up top. Now jukes down, throws it at the goal, but it's going to hip upon a miss. Zion Ignite trying to get it, but Farmer Mike going to come away with it. Farmer Mike is a wizard. He's got 2 paddles. He's going to have that ball smacked out. And now picking it up is Zion Ignite. He's off and running. He's coming in. He jukes. He drives. Oh, stutter he is. Oh, heck. Sorry, guys. We missed that one. T.A.X goes up 1-0. All right. Let's try. Hopefully it settles down, the stuttering. All right. Farmer Mike bringing that ball up. He's going to have that ball popped out of his hands. It goes over to Tinu. Tinu now working that ball up. Looks behind. Going to flip that into the center. Fires it over to the GOAT. The GOAT has it. He lobs it up, looking for Tinu. But it's going to be in that corner. Zion Ignites there, but coming away with it is Farmer Mike. Oh no, he gets it swatted off. Now, not Queso has it. Juke it to the middle. Throws it up for Farmer Mike, but it's going to be intercepted by Yen. And now Queso putting in some work there in that corner. Yen comes in, flicks that into the middle. Resets that back to Zion Ignite. Zion Ignite. Gonna look to get a run, and does. Throws it deep into the corner. And now we got the GOAT. Gets a right one. Coming in, flips that up and over. And that's going to be Xylome. Has it. Now he's trying to escape. He's battling. We got a battle up top. They're fighting. And that ball down Tino. Tino throws it into the middle. And coming in through the sewers is Zion Ignite. Zion Ignite trying to get away. Hits a juke. Oh, gets stopped by George. George now. Little hand hatch. George is coming in. George gets checked off by Zion. Good defensive hustle there. And the GOAT throws that George. Ooh, has his pocket pick. Zion Ignite gonna lob it down. Here it comes. Will it have enough? No, it's too high. It's bouncing. Yen can't get to it. Xylome able to get that ball just enough. But here comes Tinu. Tinu's coming in. He throws it down. Zen gets denied. Good work coming in from Queso. Now that ball's up. It's going to bounce all around. It's loose in that neutral zone. Now Tinu goes out and bringing that ball in. Going to juke, going to jive. And Yen. Oh no, Farmer Mike gets it. The ball pokes free. And Queso, he's going to take over. He's now up top. Oh, has it swiped? No, they're fighting for it. Yen able to get that ball smacked down to the other side. It's rolling in deep. And picking that up is going to be maybe George. No, he comes in a little too hard. Here comes Tinu trying to work it in the middle. Well, that's going to be thwarted by Xylome. Now goes up, not Queso. Has that in the middle. He's going to go wide with it. And he's going to bounce up and around. And Yen going to get that ball trying to hit the camera. Now George has it. He flips that into the middle. Looking for Xylome. Xylome up on that nest. 2 wakes. 2 little side to side. Now he's going to heave that across over Farmer Mike. The goat gets in there. Gets a big old tackle on him. And coming away with it is Xeno. Xeno's going to shoot. It's coming in. It looks like, yes, it misses, but there's Zion Ignite. Putting it in. T.A.X. goes up 2-0. All right, now here we go. Farmer Mike coming away with it. He's got that wizard cap on. He fires it over to Queso. Queso with the back shot. He puts it in. There we go. Xeno getting fired up. We got a minute to go. Let's see what happens. All right. Now Tinu gonna probably just waste some time here. Let's get out of that stunner spot. Tinu fires that over for Zion. Zion flips that over. It's gonna bounce back and gonna bounce out. Looks like George is gonna pick that up. George comes around and he throws it into the center. He finds Queso. Queso, it's a beautiful ceiling carve. He's bringing that ball down. He's gonna bounce off. Now he's coming in. Jukes, jabs, goes left, throws it over to Xylem. Oh, what a stop there from Yen. Yen, getting it done in his own defensive side. He's going to throw that. Oh, that's a big interception. Xylem coming in. They got people back there. Xylem putting on the moves. Oh, what a stop from Yen again. Yen coming up huge. And keeping that lead for his team. Now we got Queso trying to get that goal. He's going to go up top. He's going to lay it up for Farmer Mike. Oh, it's a little bit over his head. Ball's going to go into the corner. And now we got Yen. Going to bounce off that wall. And that ball is coming up. And it's coming down. And they're keeping it up the ground. And that's going to do it. Round number 1 goes to T.A.X. by a score of 2-1.
This game has united us all. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we saw T.A.X. coming out there. That was a pretty defensive battle. It was back and forth, jockeying. I'm expecting Xeno to turn up the offensive punch a little bit here. Have a quick sip of that Slurpee. Stay hydrated. All right, what do we got for stats here? Well, I don't think it tells me all the stats, but we got Queso with a goal. We got Tinu with a goal. Let's head back for round number 2. Bum. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Xeno versus T.A.X. T.A.X. up 1-0. Let's see what Xeno can do. And we got Queso. Oh, gonna lose that ball. Coming in with the moves is Yen. Yen has that ball bouncing up now. Who's that into the round? Riddick. Riddle. Exalt. Yeah. Xylome. He's trying to work that in. Now we got RTB going back the other way. That's a new player into the round. George gonna go up top. He's trying to get that out. He's gonna lob that ahead. Picking it up is Yen. Yen flips that pass off the backboard. Oh, Queso's there to pick it up. Queso now. The camera's terrible. Sorry, guys. Xylem going up, trying to get away, going wide with it. Now he's going to go back to the middle. He's going to fire that pass across, looking for Farmer Mike. Oh, and off his hands. Queso's there. Whiffs on it. Had it for a second. That's a good hit from George. Oh, now that ball's going to be pitched out. There's Farmer Mike. Good rotation. Throws it up top. Going to pick that up is Tinu. Tinu's going to fire that across, looking for RTB. RTB fires it back over. Yen's coming in. Yen puts on the moves, and Queso keeps it out. What a save. Now RTB fires it back. Good rotation. Tinu's back there. Tinu now waiting to set it up. Going to go back to the middle. Now bringing that ball up on the halo. Goes down. Going in wide. Looking to cut into the middle. Now goes in. Throws that pass across, and streaking in is Yen. Woo, woo, woo. Timed it just right. 1-0. T.A.X. leads. All right, now here we go. Farmer Mike, he's bringing that ball. He's going to pass that across. Queso jukes around, and he throws and fires, and Queso able to pick off that corner. Xeno ties it up at 1. Yeah, certain spots in the arena, there's little, like, it stutters. And if I fly through it or the ball goes through it, it kind of stutters. So they're working on fix. It'll come. We're making the best. Ooh, that was Tinu coming in. Another great pass. T.A.X. Whoo! They're coming in with those set, smash, goals. All right, here comes Farmer Mike trying to work it through. He gets trying to get it through. Oh, coming on around the corner. Ball goes to the middle. George is going to swat that back. Now we got RTB trying to get it out. There's Xylome. Xylome now, he's trying to get away, and oh, it's going to be swatted around. Oh, the ball takes a weird bounce, or maybe Riddick had it. There we got T.A.X going to get checked off, and throwing that up. George throws that back, looking for Queso. We got to fight for it. Queso's bringing that ball in. He's going to be checked off, and our T.A.X gets that ball over to Yen. Yen's going to flick that up. Ooh, looking for RTP, but a little bit in front. And here comes Queso. Xeno trying to get another goal. Xylome going to get his pocket picked by RTP. RDP. Now coming, bringing that around the corner. Looks down. And coming in hot. Oh, that's good defense there from Queso. Not Queso, sorry. Not. It's not. He's legit cheese sauce. Now Queso coming in. Goes around the corner. Has some speed and just stuffs it in the goal. There we go. Xeno doing what they need to do. They tie it up at 2. All right, here we go. RTP fires that up to T.A.X. T.A.X gonna fire that back across. Let's get into the goal. Maybe that's a little bit less stuttery. Gonna be loose there. George is gonna pick that up. He's bringing it. He throws it. It's bouncing. Oh, here comes Yen. Yen has that ball in front. T.A.X gonna pick it up. T.A.X just throws it down, looking to pick that up. And who's that? That's T.A.X now. Flips that ahead into the corner. Coming away with that is Queso. Queso. Oh, that's a bad one. He's going to fire that pass. There's Riddick going with that ball. And he jukes in. He's coming in towards the middle. He has an open goal, and he bounces that in. Sweet little goal. Found the lane. Found the angle. T.A.X back up by 1. All right, now Farmer Mike bringing that up the sidewalk. He's going to go sky high. He gets checked off. Here comes Queso. He bats that across for Xylome. Xylome down low. Farmer Mike jukes in. Oh, what a stop there. It's loose. And, oh, Xylome stopped. Queso off the wall. What an exchange. And that ball is going to be thrown back down the other side. That ball's rolling. It's going to bounce up and around. And we got 30 seconds to go. T.A.X threatening to go up 2 rounds to none. And Queso going to get checked off by Yen. Ball's bouncing down. Queso picks it up. He's looking for a goal here. Queso throws it in the middle. He's going to get that ball back. Now he tosses it up. Can't get it to Farmer Mike. Riddick has it. Riddick going to shoot. Riddick has it coming in. It's going to bounce wide. They're going to race for it, and George has it. We're going to get to that hot potato time where if that ball, the round doesn't end till the ball touches the ground or gets scored. Ooh, it's going down, and that's going to do it. Round 2 goes to T.A.X by a score of 3-2. All right, there we go. 2 rounds in the books. T.A.X looking to increase on their 5-2 record. We'll see what's going on. That one was much closer, though. That was a lot closer. Could have gone either way. These are 2 pretty evenly matched teams, even though T.A.X is up. Dang, it's been a close battle. So, Xeno just needs to dig deep and find just that little bit to try to get that score in their favor. All right, let's get ready for round number 3, baby. Oh, here comes that ball. Back to the middle. I like that. All right. And ball is getting ready. Here we go, round 3. Whoa, comes right at the camera. I've ducked in real life. Yen has that ball, but it's going to be swatted over to Georgie. Georgie going to flip that ahead. Good work there. Going to look to chase that down. Ooh, takes an unfortunate bounce, and that's RTB trying to get it, but Georgie's like, okay, I'm out of here. We'll go this way. Even Farmer Mike is scared. He's trying to get out of his way. George is going to toss it up. It's going to bounce off that onion ring, off the inside of it. Riddick is there, and that ball comes down. It's going to go up. Now Yen has it. Going to reset that back. And great reset. Luckily, Tina was there. Yen now has that ball. Trying to work that in. And going to work that in to the middle. Throws that ball up. There's RTB, and George gets a hand on it. Now Tinu. Look to slow it down. Resets over to Riddick. Riddick now gets mean mugged. And that ball bounces around and down. Xylome has it. Xylome juke it down low. Gets knocked off. Now trying to get through. It's going to bounce off. Man, Riddick now. Gonna hit off the wall. Comes in. And he's going to hold it. Throws it over to Yen. Oh, it bounces just wide and through to the other side. RTB going to throw that into the middle. Riddick going to try to get a hand on it. Riddick's trying to work that in. George, though, has other ideas. Ball's bouncing down. Tinu's there. Oh, no. Who's able to get it? Xylome trying to get that off to the races. Here he goes. He's scampering out. They get people back. He jukes towards the middle. He fires it across to Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike to Queso. Queso shoots. Oh, he upon him misses. Man, oh, man. Now we got Xylome. He's working it in. He's in the middle. He's going back and forth. He fires that pass across to George. George over to Queso. Queso over to Xylome. Now it goes up to Farmer Mike. He's just hanging out up there. And where is it? There it is. Tinu. Gonna have that ball bounce around. They're gonna swat that wide. Right over to Riddick. That's a bad spot. Riddick fires that deep. George with that interception. George gonna lay that ball up looking for Queso, but it's in front of him. RTB fires that. Hits Yen. Yen. These cameras are terrible. There we go. They're firing it across. It bounces up. It comes down. And picking that up is Xylome. Dangerous in front of his own goal. Oh no. There we go. And ball's up top. He picks it up. And they're going to swat that out. Good swat from George. It goes back there. RTP though has that mummy head on. Looking around. And he's going to flip that ball up to Riddick. Riddick loses that to Farmer Mike, and he's going to throw that back, but here comes Yen. Yen gets by one, throws that over. Tinu's coming in. Tinu throws that pass. Oh, what a shot, RTP. Sorry about the stutter, but T.A.X. goes up 1-0. Sheesh, that took 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. Farmer Mike. Gonna get that ball, but Yen's gonna swat that into the middle area. Now we got Queso picking that ball up, trying to work it in. He throws it over. There's George coming in, but Tino's there. Ooh, they knock it free. It's loose back here. It's gonna go down to the sewers. Now they're gonna have to work it around. Xylome coming in. He bumps his head. He gets around one. He turns and fires. Oh, just misses. George shoots too high. George shoots again, and what an exchange. Tinu gets that ball out. Now they're looking to set it up for another one. Queso down to goal, trying to get it going, throws it up. Oh, just misses on that pass over to Xylome. Now we got Riddick. He's going to flip that, looking to spring Tinu. Tinu has some speed. He now fires that ball up. It's going to go wide over to Yen. Yen trying to come down with it, but Xylome taking it the other way. Stops, goes, and it's going to flip back. It's rolling towards the goal. Here comes Riddick. Riddick just going to lay it in, making it pay 2-0. T.A.X. Minute to go. Not looking good for Xeno. Let's see if they can turn it up here. Alright, Queso trying to get that team on his back. He's juking around. He's coming in. He throws it down. There's Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike puts it in. That's what they need. Just simple plays like that, getting it done. Okay. Now we got RTP up top. He's going to flip that ahead. He gets that over. Where is it? There's Queso. Queso goes the other way. Here we go. Coming in. One more chance, maybe. He fires it up. Farmer Mike shoots it. Farmer Mike ties it up. Let's go. Xeno has found a late round spark. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's see what happens. 13 seconds till we hit OT. Now we got RTP. He's looking. He's going to juke in. He's going to come. He's going to lose that to Farmer Mike. And Farmer Mike now round in that corner. He flips that into the center. It's going to go up. RTP's back there. He reads that pass. Now he's going to go back the other way. He brings that ball around. And he comes in hot. He lays that up. Looking for Tinu, but Farmer Mike again thwarts that effort. He lobs that down. Tinu's there to pick that up. They're going to keep that pressure on. Here comes T.A.X. looking for a goal. Tinu jukes and jives. Queso gets a hand on it. And RTB just going to smack that back, looking for Riddick. Riddick just gets away with that. And, oh, but it runs in. Oh, no, here we go, going the other way. Let's get there. There he is. Oh, and he gets knocked off. Oh, Queso can't get it to go. RTB bringing that ball down. It's going to bounce and fight for it in the corner. And there it is. That's Riddick trying to turn around. Now he goes up top. He's going to wave that ball around a little bit. He goes through a lag spot. Now he brings that in, and he's going to hold it. He's up top. Now he's coming in. No one's really pressuring him. He's coming in skyward. He throws it. He bounces. It's too high. Looking for that rebound, but it won't go. RTB has it. He's going to circle the wagons. He's coming in now. He's looking for a pass. He throws it across. Queso's there. Queso comes away, throws that over to Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike on the run here. Jukes goes over top. Little hand. Ha-cha-cha. He's coming in hot. Farmer Mike puts it in. There we go. Xeno forces round number 4. Well. Up until a minute to go, thought Xeno was out of it, but something sparked their butt. Maybe it was the fear of dropping to 4-2 or something. But they took that round. We got 5 goals for Farmer Mike. Good work, bud. Not sure why the goals on the other side aren't really showing up, but who knows? But we're going to get ready for round number 4. There's Zion Ignite coming back in, making his grand entry. He's got that single eye, so you know he's ready to go. All right, here we go. Round number 4, baby. Let's get it. T.A.X. versus Xeno. Ball's loose, and who's going to pick that up? That's going to be Xylome. Xylome bringing that ball in. He's going to bat that ball across. He has Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike looking for a swat, but he was kind of off there. Queso picks that ball up. Going to bring that down under control. Goes down. Now working it into the middle. He has a lane. He shoots it. He fires it. He puts it in. Xeno has found a spark. They're turning it up. Let's go. All right. RTP now finds himself down. They're down a goal. Oh, sorry about the stutter. We got through it. Now RTB brings it in. He lays that up, looking for a Zion Ignite, but Farmer Mike doing his job in the air. Now Queso trying to bring that ball out. Waiting for his players to make it down the arena. Gets by 1. He's now streaking in. He jukes up. He throws it to Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike puts it in. Uh-oh. We've had a change of momentum. There's a little bit of a change of vibe going on. Not sure what happened. It started with a minute to go in round number 3. It's continued on here. Zion Ignite now coming in, turns and fires, and oh, I thought George had it, but able to put one through. All right, keep in mind, scrims are practice matches, or practice games. These are matches. These are league matches. Quit calling them scrims. Anyways, and who we got? Bringing that ball up is Riddick. Riddick coming in hot with that ball. Ooh, gets bounced off by Queso. And Yen putting in some work there. Going around and trying to get it. George has it, turns around, just playing with it in the corner. And Zion Ignite going to work that into the corner. Here comes Zion, going to turn, going to fire. And boom! Oh, what a stop there from Xylome. Farmer Mike says, let's just get that out of here. It's going to go back, though. RTB keeping that pressure on. Gets by 1 in the air, coming in hot. Turns and fires, and what a stop. All 3 of the Xeno players were in that goal. Zen now coming in, looking, turns and fires, and gets that bounce shot. T.A.X. ties it up at 2. What team are you on, though, Dano? But make sure you call them matches, not scrims. All right. Farmer Mike going side to side. Has that ball. It pops up. RTB going to look at it for a second. Now just swatted ahead. There's Yen. Yen's there, and Yen puts it in. Sorry about the stutter, but we got what we needed to get. T.A.X. goes up by 1. All right. Looks like the momentum has shifted again. Let's see what goes on. Queso trying to work that pass in. And he fires it up to Farmer Mike. It's up top. George is there. And it's going to be fought. It's going to throw up. And come down right by that goal. And it gets swatted up. And Farmer Mike's there. Coming in from that back line. He brings that ball down. Now he goes side to side. Jukes by 1. And Farmer Mike puts it in. Ties it up at 3. There we go. Farmer Mike putting the team on his back. All right. RTP now with the sword. He's coming in from up top. He brings that ball down. The ball pops out. Ooh, it's in front of the goal. Oh, they're going to battle for it. And Riddick has that on the wing. He now looking to set that up. He's going to pass that across. Here comes Yan, who puts that in. Where's that? Top pocket. Let's go. 4-3. T.A.X. takes the lead. All right, here we go. Where is it? There it is. Farmer Mike has it. Gets it over to Z. Or where is it? RTB. Sorry about that. And back up. They're going to throw that ahead. It's going to bounce off the halo. It goes down to the other side. Oh, man. So bad tonight. And it banks around. Maybe tomorrow the spectator will get that update. Ball's going to bounce down and picks it up and reset back. Here comes Yen with some speed. Gets thwarted there by George. And that ball's going to come down into the corner. George has it. George looking for an option. Doesn't have one. Turns and fires, and George ties it up at 4. All right, that ball in the middle. Looking to pick that up. Here we go. Riddick bringing that ball up the sidewalk. He's going side to side. He's trying to work it in. He goes up top. He flips it over to Zion Ignite. Zion Ignite to RTB. A little bit high. Had to get rid of it. Did, but fortunately missed the goal. Now we got Zion trying to work that in. Goes up top, coming in, turns and fires and puts it in. 5-4. We got 10 seconds to go. Xeno needs to score or it's GG's. Okay, so going up top. And he's coming in. He fires that over to Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike, gets stopped off. And Zion Ignite gonna get that ball swatted. Yen's there. And that's gonna do it. All right, there we have it. And a hard fought 4 rounds. Look at that. All 1-goal rounds. Sheesh. Good work, you guys. They battled hard. That's why they're so close in the rankings, because they are a thing. But that's going to do it for this cast. Congratulations to T.A.X. Big shout-outs in the chat. We got Dano. We got Akira. We got Nova Point. Who else we got? We got Beast there. I see you. It's just Aiden. Got you. And everybody else. Nemblix. Rilo. Banana Man. And everybody else. Well, that's going to do it for this one. We're going to be back probably in like an hour and 20 minutes or something. Maybe I'll go get something to eat. We'll see what's up. I'm going to check in on my fantasy team too. And need some points out of Kelsey. Anyways, until the next one, thanks to all you guys for tuning in. If you can, hit that little thumbs up like button. That really means a lot to me. It takes 2 seconds. But until next time, keep grinding. And peace.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.